Hello, this is Skatemode.
Hello, this is 8-Bit.
This is Sam Calamage.
And welcome to the 5th part of the Final Fantasy Wiki, Adventure Let's Play, and today we're going to talk to this parrot.
This is the magical parrot that you have to rescue?
You have to save him from an evil curse.
Oh.
And the only way to save him from the evil curse is to give him the tears of Medusa, which is actually called Amanda in a bottle.
You used Amanda, the tears of... What?
Yeah, it's a curse of Amanda.
Please.
Oh, and Amanda sacrificed herself to save this guy.
Oh.
Because
For the useless bard.
Yep. So
what is it
she
about
died,
pretty
and
girls sacrificing themselves for useless bards?
Yeah, I mean, we could have had a parrot if we hadn't sacrificed any lives.
I mean, we need bards. And so, we can ask the bard to do something. And he can
The only
play
thing
different
we
music.
need bards are for is for memes.
He can play different music. If you want. And that's all the bard can do. That's all he does. He's useless. So he's not a helpful party member at all. Not that any party members in this game are very helpful.
Does he just
but
walk around aimlessly? Oh, he shoots arrows. That's useful.
he does shoot arrows, but never in the direction you want them to.
Oh my
And
god,
so
snowmen.
instead I turn people
What
into
the F?
snowmen.
Oh my god. This is the best thing. What's the bar at the bottom?
Oh, that's the bar that fills up. It fills up all the way. I do a super attack. So
Okay.
because I have a spear right now, I'll throw the spear if it gets full. And if I have a
Okay.
sword, I can do a spin attack from Zelda. By the way, this game is definitely not a Zelda ripoff or anything of the sort.
Sure.
Because
Great.
we're fighting devils in an early Nintendo game. Surprising.
Okay, so we basically learned that snowmen are OP.
Oh, no
Afro.
black mages.
No, don't kill the black mage. No, stop.
No, wait,
Okay.
sorry, 8-Bit. You gotta watch your kind fall.
I died.
It's like Vivi from Final Fantasy IX when
I died.
all the black mages fall off the ship and he cries.
Ah.
You've got to see it for character development.
Yeah, I guess I have to get used to that. Oh, we're not doing 9 though, we're doing 10. That's okay. 10 will
Yeah.
be cool.
So it's alright. You don't have to see Vivi
It's okay.
cry for
Yeah.
some time.
Silver lining.
Yep.
Wait, did that ice just home in on the... What the hell?
Yeah, well, the way it works is that you control it. So it's like, as soon as you fire it, use the directional pad to control it.
That's not
So, we
overpowered.
have remote control snowmen transforming powers.
Yep. And it's always kills, as far as I know, so...
This game does not seem very well balanced.
Not really. Also, the enemies do crazy amounts of damage, so they can kill you in like
Okay.
3 hits. So
So it's
that's-
OP in both. Okay.
Yeah, so
So
it's
then it's actually quite realistic then.
so there's a power play going on here.
Oh, I thought those were like shuriken you could pick up.
No, if you touch them, you just die.
Oh, well.
And then,
Oh, like
then I found
that.
the spikes and died.
Sumo. Oh, your name is Sumo?
Yeah, that's the canon name.
Is it because... What the...
That was the charge attack for the sword.
Okay, well that's not overpowered.
It's
So does that mean you eat like 5 pounds of rice a day?
Exactly. And I wrestle people.
Tasty. And you eat spam.
Yes.
Yes.
Why would I eat spam?
Because all sumos eat spam.
I don't think that's how sumos work.
Spam and rice, please. Is there anything better?
Yes.
So it is the default name.
It is a default name.
That's neat.
So, it's just imagine it's a sumo wrestler.
Okay.
Or
With
something.
a sword.
With a sword. I mean, what do you
Who
think
works
is more,
at Dairy Queen
you
and
think is
shoots
more
ice at
powerful?
people.
A sumo wrestler without a sword or a sumo wrestler with a sword?
Yes.
So obviously, it should just be all sumo wrestlers with swords.
We should.
So, as we clear our way through all the deep fire demons, and we do a little flying sword dance thing, which is pretty good.
Bar.
it's not as good
Can you
as
push
the
the
other.
snowmen into people and destroy them?
No, but you have to push the snowmen around to solve puzzles, because you can use them to
Oh.
depress the floor switch things.
Okay.
This is the werewolf room.
They look angry.
And I use my my floating sword to kill them.
They're clawing at nothing over there in the corner.
Well, they managed to jump through the ceiling, so...
Oh.
You gotta excuse them.
Oh! What? Oh, here we go.
He came back.
They're angry at the ceiling. They dislike the interior design of this room. They're more concerned with the decor than your floating sword.
It's too green for them.
It is. It needs to be remodeled.
Everything's green and blue, except for you, who's red.
Need to remake this in the Game Boy Advance.
They did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did. They called it Sword of Mana.
Due to popular demand?
Apparently. Not that anyone's ever played this game. I don't think anyone's played this game.
By remake, do you mean, like, the dungeon, design is basically the same, just updated graphics, or
like
a
they
lot
know
more
the
is
game is like nothing alike. And then
Yeah,
they're dead.
They brought it to... they made the game more in line with the other games in the Mana series.
Okay.
So, like...
Oh, good for you. Revenge. Revenge. Take that skin. Good. This is how we do it old school.
Just die over and over again.
Less black mages with murderous fireballs.
Yep. The black mages are one of the hardest enemies in the game. Mostly because their fireballs do so much damage. And
is MP even a concern in this game?
no,
I just see you spamming.
not really.
Okay.
Because you have lots of MP restoring items, and your MP heals every time you level up, which happens a lot.
Nice.
So this black mage just refuses to die.
Taunting me.
Also, they're immune to my instant kill ice spell.
Good. If you...
So here's the puzzle. Trying to get the guy onto the switch, but I'm not doing so well.
He enjoys the snowman. Like what is he doing to that snowman? Please. You're violating the snowman.
He just refuses to come up. And so I try to lure him up so I can... Then I get him there, and then... I can't push him from and I can't push him. And then the enemies don't respawn.
Oops.
So now I've got to go into the pit of spikes, so... That's fun.
Oh, so now you have to purposefully die.
Yep. I try desperately to make the enemies respawn. But I'm not doing so well. Yeah, consider this the train wreck episode of Final Fantasy Adventure.
Try the door just in case it was unlocked and you didn't have to do anything with Snowman.
Yeah. But it's not going so well for me, so I embrace my spiky death in a second. And just I'm in desperation here.
Oh, Scathe. You think it'll work this time.
Yeah, if I just keep walking up and down, hoping that it's gonna work. But nope, they still nothing responds in this game. So the one time I want respawning enemies, they don't respond. And those mice respawn for some reason, but not the enemies down there. Just because...
Realize Sumo, killed by block physics.
Yep. And so now we try the puzzle again, because... Alright, so, and then my friend pushes the snowman down with the stairs. And then
the one time.
And then I get stuck again.
Oh my...
And now, you could... My unhappiness is extremely
I'm so happy you kept this. You retained all of the fail.
Okay, so third time now, to try to this puzzle. It's not even really a puzzle, like, it's more of a insurmountable challenge. And so... I finally do it properly here.
Good job.
And I immediately run through the door as soon as possible.
Good job.
And then I save immediately afterwards.
Yes!
So I never have to do that again. And now we've got to fight the jumping things in the coffin room or something. The crustaceans attack.
Yeah, they look not savory.
They could be tasty, I don't know.
Tasty. Cuttlefish are tasty. Found where? Found what?
Where? Where?
Donde.
So
Dovo.
on a full moon you turn into an axe now?
Yep. It happens to the best of us. So we got the axe, and now we can leave. So that was
Oh,
really
now
nice
they
for axe.
respawn. Oh my. Wait, they go through walls with the F?
Yep. And so now we have to fight this black mage again, who insists on coming right in front of me.
Dude, we just want to give you a hug.
It's a painful hug, though.
We just want friends.
That's not
problem
what
with the-
people
You
mean
be our
by
friend.
come at me bro, little black mage. That's...
Yeah, the problem with the were-axe is that it doesn't affect the little demon guys and the fire guys, so it's not any useful in this. Not very useful in this dungeon.
Gotcha.
So I'm better off using the sword
How did you know that existed?
because I'm cool, and you
Oh.
can poke the walls and they make different sounds. Also, because I do.
Well, that's...
These dungeons aren't blind or anything because I do runs beforehand.
Oh.
So
Well, that's a completely unique mechanic. I haven't heard of that before.
what? Just opening walls.
Yeah, you know.
But they're not with bombs this time. It's with pickaxes, so it's much more hardcore.
Pickaxe.
I don't think they really got the whole opening walls things because why would,
Mining for wall.
like I think a pickaxe that's not really what it's used for, in my opinion. Later on, you get a morning star that breaks through walls, which is just as ridiculous. And now we continue on in this dungeon. This is just someone's house, by the way.
What?
So now we're on the top. So, you know it's just before a boss fight if it puts you outside. All boss fights happen outside for some reason. Well, most of them do, at least.
Well, that's helpful.
So it's like Mega Man with the boss doors and things like that. And so I go out to fight this dude. And Davius. And
He's the guy who parroted that dude.
And he turns into Cthulhu.
Oh my god, tasty. Fry it. Oh, you died.
And then I die in like 3 seconds. So, he was kind of right about the never defeating thing. So, second attempt.
No skipping cutscenes in this game.
No, it's just one dialogue box.
Still, you gotta be taunted every single time.
Alright, now we try again, and then
Oh.
that didn't work so well either. So he's actually... he's kind of a hard boss, honestly. I don't really have him any... The way I eventually defeat him is I just kind of hang back and throw axes at him. And that works. It just takes a really long time. Because if you try to go up and attack him, you die instantly.
This theme sounds very familiar. Da-na-na-da-na-na-na.
It was probably stolen from
feel-
something. Yeah?
This actually sounds almost like a Mega Man theme. The fact that you just referenced Mega Man.
It's Cthulhu
Oh.
Man.
It is! It is! It's from Mega Man Battle Network.
Here we go. And then dip.
Scaife, please.
You can rename this Skaith has trouble fighting Cthulhu. Well, he is the Lord of the Depths.
Yeah, I think those insane cultists are onto something here.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't kidding when he said I would never defeat him, because he's kind of unreasonably difficult, I don't know. Because you have to, like, this is the only way to kill him, is to stand back and throw axes at him. And I guess they just assume you picked up the axe.
What's that howly wind sound? Is that from here?
It's the sound of Cthulhu's cries.
Oh, I see.
Something outside is really loud.
It's Cthulhu.
It's Cthulhu, yeah. He's
Probably.
come.
He's come for you. Killing Scaife was not entertaining enough.
If he lives anywhere,
Because
he
the
probably lives in
main problem
Australia.
with it isn't that it's Cthulhu, it's that it's causing the sounds from TeamSpeak to auto ducks, and
Oh,
now
gotcha.
I can't hear you guys.
This seems more like a Toho type game right now.
Yeah, it's turned into bullet hell. But with
And I'm pretty sure that Mega Man Battle Network came after this. So if anything good came out of Final Fantasy Adventure, it's Toho and Mega Man Battle Network music.
Yeah. So basically, Final Fantasy Adventure invented every single good game ever.
Correct.
So this is the genesis of all good games.
Shoot, I really.
So if there's any good game afterwards that involves Cthulhu and axes, you know what game it came from. And I kind of wish that I had a partner who was useful right now.
Yeah, he just kind of fired an arrow at you.
He keeps firing them at me.
And again. There you go.
Oh, he actually hits
At least he can't die, right?
Yeah.
You get that time.
Oh, there's another arrow at you.
Oh, and I finally won.
Who did it?
And we don't have the pendant, because Garuda has it, for some reason.
Davy is fell.
Oh well.
Those arrows shall stay permanently stuck in midair.
Yep. Okay, so I was really confused here, because I never mentioned poison gas before, but it's like, there's poison gas, and for some reason, Lester's music can stop poison gas, because that's what music does.
They wanted him to feel good. There really was never any poison gas.
Yeah.
It was confetti.
They were just waiting for him to start playing so the party could begin.
Oh.
And so we got mute.
You know, the parrot would probably still have been more useful.
Yeah, I mean, a parrot can sing too. And I get stuck behind his musical notes.
That occupy a space.
They take up a world of their own. And now I get to pick up my chocobo.
Alright. Chocobo.
Yep. And so now we go north through what used to be poison gas or confetti, depending on who you ask. And
ask 8-bit first.
So we gotta take out the alligators or dinosaurs or something. The desert dinosaurs.
Can your chocobo be attacked?
No. He's just like any of the other ally characters who just wander around and don't really do anything. But you can ride him. As any good chocobo. I mean, why include a chocobo if you can't ride him?
Exactly.
In Sword of Mana, the remake, they took out the chocobo, and that's why it's not a good game.
They what? They left out the chocobo?
Yeah, they took out the chocobo because it's not.
Scrubs.
They took out the chocobo because they wanted to make it more like a Mana game and not a Final Fantasy
Fools.
game. It's dumb.
Yeah, because unlike the other Game Boy Final Fantasies, this one is a legitimate Final Fantasy game. It was designed as an FF game. They just decided to spin a series off of it and in the process remove all the chocobos because I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna take out those gophers and the flying fish.
Oh, the fish looks so happy.
The chasing fish.
Oh my god. Actually, never mind, those eyes are really creepy. Kill it. Kill it.
The pursuing invincible fish, so I just run away from that fish. And...
Oh, okay. It spits out tridents.
You know, he just had a really bad digestion. Wouldn't you do the same thing if you ate a trident?
Sure, I'd just like...
You
have acid reflux trident.
You'd probably start spitting it out too.
Yeah, I probably would, actually.
Yeah.
Not good for my digestion. I wouldn't, however, cut down innocent moles on a vine that are just trying to climb up. Wow.
You know what?
Wow.
Those moles got in my way.
Really? Skate, you're terrible.
We gotta take out the moles for the greater good of society. And he sells pillows.
Get the ice, get the ice, get the ice.
I want a pillow.
No. You want a pillow. Yeah, you want that frost too. Yeah, you want that frost too.
It's just the same thing as an ice spell, except it doesn't cost any MP.
What?
So it's useless.
It doesn't cost... It doesn't cost any MP?
Well, it's a you can only use it twice.
Oh, bleh. Oh, it's an item. What the F? No, that's bad.
It didn't seem to do anything, but
Jank.
and I can fire an ice, and then it runs out because
Well,
that was a waste of money.
lame.
And I was poisoned by they're poison moles.
Why did
See?
I change the music when you get poisoned?
It's because
Oh, so this inspired Pokemon then?
it did.
Wait, no.
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah,
Pokemon just buzzes at you when you get
Yeah,
poisoned.
Pokemon buzzes at you. They decided to tone it down. It couldn't be as good as Final Fantasy Adventure, so...
Yeah. This game came out first.
Yeah.
This game invented everything.
Actually, I'm pretty sure this was the first video game.
Yeah, it was.
Wait for... Oh, new ally arrived?
This was actually Pong is based off this game.
Oh, you're petrified.
Pong is actually the sequel to Final Fantasy Adventure.
Wait,
The budget just
Oh.
wasn't as high. And nope. And yeah,
who said wait for me?
he did to the Chocobo.
Oh, I see.
Or maybe the Chocobo
Oh, I
did it
see.
to you.
That makes sense. Oh, no, the Chocobo said it to you, actually.
And that's more.
The
that's-
hero is mute. This inspired the mute hero archetype.
Even though sometimes he talks.
No, actually, that's a sumo wrestler off screen
Yeah, it is.
interpreting.
There's just one hiding behind just right
Yeah.
outside of this camera.
You know, as well as a sumo wrestler can hide.
Yeah. They can hide
I
pretty
like
well.
that.
They just paint themselves gray and pretend to be a rock or something.
Yeah.
It'll work out. And so, this place has mouths in it.
That's tasty.
The budget was kind of low or something, and they couldn't afford bodies.
I see.
And a little too weird for me, so I think I'm just gonna leave.
So I'm just gonna live into the room with the black mages who are cool and legit and trendsetters.
Alright. So I just got the spell mute. So I think it's time to try out
But first, you
mute.
gotta cure yourself.
I'm gonna try out mute.
Yes, first
And-
let's try not dying.
And
Oh,
and I died. Alright. This time with more feeling. So I fire monkeys at them. Because that's what mute does, for some reason.
wait, so it instantly affects everyone in the room?
Yeah, by firing
That's
monkeys.
cheating. No. Why do you get to do that?
Because these guys
Monkeys.
these guys do so much damage.
Because, actually, yes. The answer is because monkeys. Look at him. He's trying so hard. Look at him.
Look at this. If
I feel
move,
you. I
die.
feel you. I have empathy.
I can't.
Oh, I hope you
can't.
die.
Oh,
Damn it.
I just had to heal myself, and then I quickly ran in.
Just
Look at this.
This
How am I
guy's a
supposed to deal with this?
oh, he just decided to.
This episode is Skate's War on Black Mages and his subsequent failures.
It's looking more like Final Fantasy Adventures War on Scythe.
I will remember this genocide, Skaith. I will remember it. There will be vengeance.
But no blood.
No, you will drown in a sea of blood and confetti.
but I thought it was poison gas.
No, it's confetti. Everything's confetti.
Oh, that explains a lot.
And as
By the
you
way,
can
does this
see,
smell like
well,
chloroform?
Wonka doesn't need his anymore, so...
So now we gotta get past the angry, happy fire guy and the demons.
What exactly is the point of you moving on to this next area now?
It's just a dungeon.
Okay. Oh, you have to find that dude that flew away with the pendant.
Yeah, you gotta find Garuda. And this is just this is just a place on the way.
I see.
So why not just go through it? Because it's here. And they're eye people.
Oh, that was stylish.
It's pretty funky. Get the ether.
I want that Amanda again. I just want to pour out some Amanda to cure.
Yeah, just
Cure
cure
everything?
people, cure parrots.
Amanda,
boredom
please.
Parrots. Alright, now it's time to fight my greatest nemesis.
Oh.
The crab.
This game has a thing for crustaceans and cephalopods, doesn't it?
It does, it loves its crustaceans.
Tasty.
And this guy is not a very hard boss.
Just. Oh.
Even if
Okay,
I get stuck.
I was just about to say, that's very intelligent missile, and then
Yeah.
no.
Because I'm incredibly incompetent throughout this entire thing, but it doesn't really manage to do much to me. At least it has a simple pattern and doesn't fire fireballs everywhere. Like a certain Cthulhu I could mention.
Well,
Well, it's a giant enemy crab. I mean, there's not much to it. You just attack its weak point for massive damage.
Exactly.
Oh,
This
yeah.
game invented
There's-
enemy crabs.
yeah, there's another thing that FFA. Giant enemy crabs.
This game is the genesis of everything. There's nothing this game didn't invent. This is actually the first work of anything that...
This is Genesis.
Yes, this is actually his genesis.
The Garden of Sumo.
This is the first work of any writing that humans made.
This was begotten, not made.
Yeah, this game was actually made by ancient
The
Sumerians.
programming was derived from cave paintings.
It was actually programmed in a bunch of pots. And you just had to and they used the lemon pot batteries to power a Game Boy.
You gotta remind me after this the music that we listened to before. I wanna go look it up and then compare it.
It's probably similar. I've never played a Battle Network game.
Capcom watching Final Fantasy Adventure decides, this sounds cool, and no one's played this game ever, right? Let's just take all their music.
Yep. And so the metal crab fell.
Oh, Capcom.
It was definitely a metal crab.
I did not think it was a metal crab.
It was more
I'm
of
not
a,
sure about that.
It was more of a wooden crab, I think.
But I have my doubts.
This whole game was about the mystery. Was it really a metal crab?
What was the elemental composition of this enemy? Those look really creepy and you should just run away. Yes. Good decision.
This place is full of angry spirits. They're vengeful because
And
you
jelly.
They
doubt
look
the
happy.
crab.
Look at them. They're so cute.
I turned them into snowmen, a fitting punishment.
Well, that's cute too. You can't be cute. Otherwise it'll turn you into something cute.
It's the proper it's the way. It's the way of life.
Oh, he just like ninja'd you. Ninja mummy.
It could be a ninja, just wearing white. He wouldn't be a very good ninja.
Oh my god, that duck. Please kill that duck. Thank you.
It's more of a Pac-Man.
Just kill it. It disturbs me.
Everyone loves Pac-Man.
No.
I guess
hate Pac-Man.
except 8-bit.
Mrs. Pac-Man all the way. Or Miss Pac-Man, whatever. I will not call into question their marital status at this time.
Is there really even a difference?
Yeah, Miss Pac-Man means, well, that means they just happen to have the same last name.
Yeah, they could just have the same last name, and it's like the Pac-Man you play is Jonathan Pac-Man, and Miss Pac-Man is actually married to Cuthbert Pac-Man.
Cuthbert.
The Pac-Man
Actually, I changed
are
my
a
mind.
very old-fashioned family.
The Pac-Man you play as in the Pac-Man game, it should be Cuthbert Pac-Man, because
Cuthbert Pac-Man.
I don't want
Yes.
Cuthbert Pac-Man to be wasted. Cuthbert Pac-Man is probably... I've made that
Probably.
canon now.
Yes. And of course, this was all discussed during Final Fantasy Adventure.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
This game invented Pac-Man.
Does this mean we're like the holy trinity of like Final Fantasy Adventure? Like we just make everything?
Yep, everything we say becomes
Great.
fact.
Oh, cool.
Even if it was made in the past.
Nice. Also,
example,
is that
this
like
game-
are those monkeys or like sphinxes? can't
Perhaps they're both.
Oh, okay, monkey sphinxes.
Yep.
What the hell? What the?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
This game, some of the enemies, I don't know. That seems like to be like an angry bull cosplayer.
I will give this game that it does have like bull cosplay. Bull cosplay. Is it angry because it's cosplaying as a bull?
Yeah,
Apparently.
it's the Minotaur dressed for Casual Friday.
But yeah, this game does have a lot of enemy types, even if they're all...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm pretty sure we've gone, like, above... Usually we'd be running into palette swaps by now.
We can't really palette swap on a Game Boy.
That's true. The advantages of not having color.
So that's probably why they had to keep making new enemies. They couldn't be lazy. This isn't Final Fantasy XII.
Yep.
And that's actually palette swap the game.
Palette swap.
There's actually
Oh god,
only... There's actually only one model, and everyone's just a palette swap.
Everything is a flan.
Yeah.
Just different shape, different color.
I mean, they got away with all the judges, who basically look exactly the same.
Oh. The judges are flan.
It's probably...
Custard.
Yeah, under there. General Custard.
General. The Battle of Little Bighorn. Final Fantasy XII.
Yeah, that game actually predated the Battle of Bighorn.
Nice.
Little Bighorn.
Ooh, what do opals do? Oh, never mind. They're opal. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I don't have enough money.
Scrub. Kill my things. Do you just automatically get gold by killing things?
Yeah. So I'm about to go leave and grind, but then I realize I can pawn some of my old stuff.
Tasty.
So I go do that after taking out the
Seems to
Sphinx.
get pretty good amount of gold from enemies, at least.
Yeah. But the amount of stuff, how many things, like, everything's really expensive in this game, so that's how it balances out. And
Skate trying desperately to reach the necessary level.
I'm just trying to get enough money. And I equip this, and I start selling stuff that I'm wearing. Also, this game is weird in that you don't actually talk to people, you just have to walk up to them, which is kind of a terrible system. This game invented interactions, apparently.
Oh, I see.
And there, I have enough money. I got that opal shield.
Opal level.
You would think, I don't know how good something opal is, but who am I to judge?
Better than gold!
Well, opal armor would look pretty nice, at least.
It looks stylish. And since I'm a sumo wrestler, they don't wear armor anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
And considering this is the 5th half-hour lock-in and you were wearing gold at the start, I'm assuming this defense is just based on fanciness in this game, so...
Yeah. It's based on
Next
my,
is gonna be paper mache.
It's my fashion
levels.
level.
Yes. Fashion!
It's actually the next...
This is the inspiration for Lightning Returns.
Yeah, it
Change
is.
costumes.
Oh, no.
What? How did...
I turned into a Moogle.
How did you...
It's a status effect in this game. I mean,
Oh my god. That's
you can't
the
attack
best.
and your defense drops to
Take-
0.
Remove all of
The
your opal
headbanging
armor.
springs turn you into Moogles. Perfect sense.
I like the music change.
The game's mocking you. And now I've got to destroy vast swaths of forest.
Take
Honestly,
that as
like-
the quest.
If the
Yep.
dialogue wasn't terrible, and if you didn't have super OP weapons... Oh, you died.
Yeah.
Anyway, if the dialogue wasn't terrible and you didn't have super OP weapons, this is actually kind of a good game for 91, I'd say.
Yeah. I think it is actually a pretty good game. I mean, the dialogue doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Because, whatever, really. It's
I mean,
not-
when I was in 91, I was, just out of the womb, so I wouldn't have cared about the dialogue.
Yeah. And since this game invented dialogue, you can't really complain.
Yes, correct.
I mean, this was actually the first Final Fantasy game.
Yes.
It just only got released in 1991 because of temporal errors. It was actually
Yes.
made in 5000 BC.
We weren't ready for it yet. We couldn't appreciate the
Yeah,
glory
it was too
of
high
this
art.
game.
It was originally released in 1985, but then Final Fantasy 13-2 came out and changed the entire timeline of the planet. I'm sure you understand.
Why didn't you just cut down... Yes, please.
You can't go around because the trees sometimes leave stumps because they're angry that we cut them
Oh,
down.
that's lame. Angry stump.
So we can't walk by.
Well,
And I'm a Moogle. I like how at least the Moogle is the correct color in this game, as opposed to
Yes.
everything else.
not green.
Yeah, it's not green, and it has red wings. So there we go. It's perfect. I mean, don't you just love green water?
Tasty.
Green, terrifying, scaly-looking water.
Brackish.
It looks kind of like snakes. Like a giant snake. A giant, hungry snake.
Oh, nice boulder there. Nice.
And I'm having trouble with the headbangers.
4 HP skate. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Not notice, obviously. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
See? Stumps. Angry,
Oh,
angry
I see.
stumps.
Angry stumps. The precursor to Angry Birds.
Yep, this game invented that. And it invented, mindless, cheap cash and phone games.
That everyone buys.
Yep.
So this game also invented all the bravest.
Yes. Yeah, but that's truly the forbidden game. And so, the cave awaits us. The cave in which very little interesting things happen. But after that, we go to fight the not evil Dark Lord.
Wait, we're done?
Yep.
No!
That's
Wait,
it.
that's it!
That's it.
No!
That's
I
it.
was like getting into this. I'm so sad now. You should end the video before I start crying.
No, we're gonna keep going until you cry.
No, please. Please.
No, you have to cry. It's never gonna end.
Oh my god, it's too late. My keyboard doesn't work. There's too much saline solution all over it.